Welcome, you are here to be more mindful. You will discover just how easy it is to be present in the moment and be mindful of your body, your mind, and its thoughts, and be aware of everything around you while staying relaxed and you enjoy the experience of mindfulness. As you continue to listen to me, you may have your eyes opened or closed, whichever you prefer. You might decide to try both, because this is a way of being that does not require you to sit in the lotus position. It does not require you to have a deep understanding of a spiritual practice or anything that anyone has ever told you. When I talk to people about mindfulness, some people state that they are terrible at it and they find it difficult to go into a deep meditation. This is a misnomer. They have not yet understood what mindfulness really is. I ask them to feel the breath entering and leaving their nostrils. You might do this now as you listen. I ask, can you feel the air entering and leaving your left or right nostril the most? Or are they the same? Feel them now and give yourself permission to only feel them. Just notice the sensations on the rims of your nostrils as you gently breathe in and out. Now, this is mindfulness. It matters not if you did or did not have a profound experience. It matters not whether the sensations were strong or weak, cold or warm, or whether you were focused for 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, 10 seconds or less. You are mindful of your nostrils right now in this present moment. There is only now after all. The sensations you feel right now are happening, and you are aware, aren't you? You are being mindful, and it's so easy. It's okay if your mind starts to insert thoughts in the way of your mindfulness. This is normal. Once you notice that your mind has diverted, accept it and simply bring your awareness back to your nostrils, just like that. Isn't that easy? I'm not sure if you'll find this easier to do as I continue to talk or straight away, but I do know that there is only one thing to do, and that is to be aware. Now, as you are aware of the sensations of air and perhaps other things in and around your nostrils, the next time your mind thinks of something else, you will continue to be aware of this too. Simply observe without judgment. It's not good or bad. If you start talking to yourself and say something like, "Oh no, I did it again. I started thinking about this other thing and I'm not feeling the sensations anymore." That's okay. Observe this thought too. Just be aware. Notice the voice in your head and how it likes to chatter. Let it go and be the watcher. Be the listener. Be the observer who does not care what happens next. Simply observe. You just keep watching, listening, feeling. This is mindfulness. Now, as you continue to do this, you will stay in this mindfulness state longer and longer, easier and easier. Let's practice right now together. Bring your attention to your nostrils now. Maintain mindful awareness of this space and observe all that happens. I will be quiet for a moment as we do this together now. What did you experience? Did your mind start talking to you? Did it say things like, I wonder if I'm doing this right? Or, gee, I'm finding this hard. I can't concentrate with all that noise I can hear outside. Or maybe you might have started to think about what you're going to do later in the day, or about what somebody said to you yesterday, or perhaps you were commentating the sensations that you were feeling. Perhaps your mind was describing these feelings to you, even though you already could feel them. And by feeling them, you did not require an internal verbal description of them. Isn't this interesting? Whatever happened to you is fine. Actually, it's perfect. It's what happened. This is what you experienced. Be mindful of this experience without judgment. If you start to feel bad about it, observe this too. If you feel good about it, observe this as well. There is no good or bad, there only is. As long as you become aware of the experience, then you are being mindful. Let's do this again. This time, keep your eyes open if you had them closed previously. We will choose an object in your line of sight. Find it now. Anything will do. The first thing you see, choose this. Simply look at it and be aware of the moment. Don't try to not think. Allow any thoughts to occur naturally and just watch and listen. Detach from them, knowing that these thoughts are not really you. They are happening in your mind, yes, but notice how they will change, come and go. But the awareness underneath these thoughts is constant, always there. This awareness, this stillness of consciousness is the real you. Do this now and look at this object and observe all that happens, accepting it as it is. What did you experience this time? Are you still being mindful right now as I talk to you? When you bring your awareness inside, you are doing it. Now, throughout your day, you may go in and out of mindfulness, and that's great. Once you realize that a period of time went by and you were not mindful, in this exact moment, you are being mindful. You are aware of it. And I wonder what you will continue to discover about yourself and the present moment now that you have realized this about yourself. Thank you for listening to Soul Temple.